Well, I was trying to get the mule to spawn, but I also noticed that the orders in the area refreshed. So now the Pioneer's 5-starred.
You're no average porter. You're like a trailblazing pioneer of the porter world. And that's why you should have this.
They gotta stop giving me holograms of themselves. It's just weird.
Have some more materials, Sam. Use it. Now displaying your current porter grade. Connection level 5. Yeah, buddy, we got it.
Same place.
You're the best, dude. Seriously, do you really care about me that much?
No.
Cause like, I've got a crazy amount of love for you too. Maybe love isn't the right word. Respect? Admiration, maybe? I'm your biggest fan for sure, though. Like, I could give you a standing ovation for days. Almost want to call you the 4th gen pioneer after me. Come back anytime. You'll always be welcome here, my dude.
But now I gotta do the quests I hadn't done. So I'm just gonna run through these. They shouldn't have anything particularly important in them. But if anybody gets 5-starred, it'll show up. And I think I've decided that it is perpetually pizza time. I'll keep trying to get that one guy to spawn. Because why would there be a teleporter with the mule having built it, and it be an actual NPC, and him not show up? So I've legitimately just been like leaving packages near it to try to get it to work. And thus far it has not. I also repaired his transponder. So now he knows I exist. Okay. To work. After this quick stuff, I will be doing the mountainous region. Which I imagine is going to suck. Alright, bike. We got a quick one to deliver. Just because we found some lost cargo. And then it's time to start our mountain adventure. May it go well.
We really appreciate your... I don't know how or when. Now displaying your current porter grade.
Yeah.
Order completed. Well...
Do not submerge. Okay. Yes, PCCs go on the arms, not all my guns. In bigger packages. They dumb sometimes. I'll just store that there. Any random thing that I want to add? Make coffin board better. Nah. Okay.
Order accepted. Thank you.
Let's see how mountainy these mountains really are. They look pretty mountainy, I'll be honest. Hope that goes away soon. Can you please stop taking away my things? Just want to look at it. Your build zone is huge. Meaning I don't know where I'm going to be able to put my home zipline at. Especially not given how far away these things actually are. I don't have a nice little incline. What I'm saying is you're a poor excuse for Mountain Nut. All the way out to here. Ugh. The PCCs I currently have are just to make a zip line at their houses. I'm gonna have to really go exploring to put more up. But I'm kinda hoping a fair amount of them will just kind of appear. Because, you know, friendly player things just kind of appear. For free, you say? And of course, it's all one big giant BT area, right? That's not fun. Now I'm in actively avalanche zones. Come on, quit that. Well, I really can't do anything about the harsh peaks on a bike. Let's make the call. This way. The tires change. Just a dead end, huh? Yeah, kind of a path. Another quake? When I'm here? Okay, we're fine. It looks like it's over that rise. Snowball. What's that doing here? I do technically want it, but I don't want it right now. I wonder how the truck would be handling this. Shame I'm not currently on the network, because that looks like a really good spot for a zipline. Oh, fuck. Blindness. I'm gonna have to contest with those. There it is. Oh, it's a crypto bio thing. They're just frozen as hell. Line, please. Well, that's a need to location. Hi there.
Measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Access the delivery.
Gotcha some stuff.
Good to see a friendly face. It's been a while since I've had visitors. I'll check your cargo right away. Not a single scratch. A fitting testament to your skill. Oh, wow, you found this? I should have no trouble continuing my research. All right. Use your Cupid to connect to my shelter.
Easy peasy. That's a weird thin line. Just move the Magellan here. It always feels so intrusive.
Displaying your current porter grade.
I'm finally part of the chiral network. I've been looking forward to this moment. I should be able to conduct research at a faster pace than ever. Please accept this by way of thanks.
What's that? They don't run away.
I picked up this accessory in the UCA. You should try attaching it to your backpack. Who knows? It might bring you good luck. Oh, and in case you're curious, the cargo you brought me contained a stock of cryptobiote variants. I've taken to calling them chronobiotes. They appear to alter your body's internal clock for a brief period when consumed.
What's that mean?
Just another example of the many ways the Death Stranding is wreaking havoc on our perception of time. It's introduced us to Timefall and the beach, as well as the EEs that brought about previous mass extinctions. You know, I can't help but wonder if extinction entities are related to chronobiotes. Anyway, I'm glad you're here. Especially with the strange incidents we've been hearing about lately.
Such as?
Well, the porter who used to come through here was attacked by something. It was bad enough that they gave up doing delivery work for good. They still managed to deliver my last shipment, but it was covered with strange dents and markings. When I asked what had happened, they just said it was the work of the Headless Rider.
I'm sorry?
People have been talking about the Rider for a while, actually. And there's this guy not far from here who's dedicated to studying strange mysteries like that. I sent him some details, and he said he'd need to ask around for someone to lend him a hand. You should keep your eyes peeled for trouble until he figures out what we're dealing with.
Chronobiotes, extinction entities.
So I've heard a little bit about Hartman's research via the hydrologist. You know, the mass extinctions of trilobites, ammonites, and the dinosaurs. Well, apparently, all these ancient events were set in motion by extinction entities. I'm told there was a human extinction entity as well. And that EEs had umbilical cords linking them to the beach, which could be why their fossilized remains were somehow unaffected by the passage of time. The parasitic chiromicrobes that latch onto chronobiotes also originally came from the beach. So, you could even think of them as another form of umbilical tether linking their hosts to the other side. It's a pattern that shows we can't discount the possibility that a new EE might yet be born. And the reason why I believe further study of these microbes could help prevent another extinction event. Now that I have a chiral network connection, this sort of research should finally be possible.
And the chronobiotes themselves?
They're cryptobiotes that have become infected with chiral microbes, parasites that induce changes in the host. Chronobiotes can accelerate various processes within the human body. Simply put, eating one should make everything around you appear to move more slowly. Much like timefall, which ages everything. And the beach, where time stands still. This disruption of the natural temporal flow is linked to the underlying mechanisms of the Death Stranding. Continued study of chronobiotes should therefore help us to solve the greatest mystery of our times. At least that's what I've come to believe.
Alright, well, I best be on my way.
I hope this isn't the last time we meet.
No, it won't be.
With no one else around to make deliveries, I was beginning to think I'd have to call it quits. Oh, by the way, a suborder just got posted about those strange incidents I mentioned. You can check it on the delivery terminal here. It's probably in your interest to find out more anyway, given how much time you spend outside. And, who knows, you might even be able to convince them to join the chiral network, too. I just hope we can get to the bottom of things sooner rather than later. Thanks again, and take care.
Well then, Sam. By the way, we have info on Nilvana to share. Could you join me on the bridge?
Okay, that's a strange departure.
Well done.
I'm in mountain climbing mode. Honestly, I'm still in mountain climbing mode. Ghost Hunter, you say, and it'll get rid of that stupid little strip between us. Yeah, sure. I'm gonna do that before going back to the Magellan. For certain.
Order seems good.
Hi. I gotta not put this anywhere the Magellan's gonna be like, no, that's my space.
Take care, Sam.
So I guess just over here then. And then I just gotta go down the hill each time. Not ideal, but it'll work.
Nice.
Enemy elimination. Kill the chiral creatures. Okay, first we gotta go down mountain. To the Ghost Hunter. So, like, are they hunting BTs, or
Commencing route creation.
is it less straightforward than that somehow?
Disengaging weapons.
Because you have literal ghosts. Groundwater around here is warmer than usual. Ah. That tells me there's a something to look at over there. But that's later. This looks fairly straightforward, strangely. Yoink. Yoink. It's windy.
Sam, your cargo's at its breaking point.
Shut up. That rock was invisible. Somebody having to abandon their coffin board because they're suddenly out of network. Because it doesn't work when you're out of network. So it is useless for exploring. We're fine. Any amount of likes I lost because I bonk into a rock are gonna get made up by random stuff I found. So it's all okay. Delivery terminal wreckage. Right outside his house. Yeah, this does look a little cursed, buddy.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised.
Here is your stuff. That camera is fine. It's in, bug mode. Gotta crack the glass.
Appreciate you coming all this way. Allow me to take a look at that cargo you're carrying.
They're giving off real Dundee vibes. From this image, anyway.
Seems to... Well, how about that? A surprise delivery?
Less than 1 star? Really, dude? Really, dude. So if you finished examining that cargo you brought on over.
Now, I know this isn't your fault, but this thing has been absolutely savaged. I highly doubt human or animal involvement. Kinda looks as though it was battered with a large heavy pole, but... And there are also parts that appear to have been melted. Not to mention the unusual tie marks imprinted on the surface. Putting all the pieces together, I reckon this is likely the work of the headless rider I've heard rumors about. In all honesty though, seems like it was set upon by not one, but several riders. Sheer damage is proof enough of that. Yeah, we're looking for multiple villains, I'd say. But they won't come out and wreak havoc at just any old time. There's gotta be a reason they attack travelers when they do. Mind helping me figure out what that reason is? That way we can set the minds of porters like you at ease. Once we know more about them, I can use that chiral network to enlighten everyone else too. Indulge my curiosity and I'd be happy for you to hook me up, is what I'm trying to say. If you're keen to do so, then pick up the sub-order I posted. I've included the relevant information in the order details. Be sure to look it over should you choose to take it on.
Got work to do, man.
Order complete. Well done.
Go there, come back. Of course it's... Hey, it looks like the bit of road I hadn't actually built myself got finished. But the hard one's still not done. Tri-cruisers at night. I have seen a bunch of broken tri-cruisers.
Order accepted. Thank you.
I'm imagining that's connected to that.
Why don't we begin by considering what we already know? If nothing comes to mind, take a look at the order details to refresh your memory.
Weapons restriction.
Time is an illusion. And also I can rest at any time. Anywhere. Though I gotta say, it does sound to me like it's more a case of brigands on bikes with shock sticks. That would account for the poles, the burning, and the tire tracks. Just going jousting. You're fine, shut up. Gross. That one's all shiny. Chronobiologist. Ah, come on. I barely touched his foot. Legendary steering wheel? So one of those old ones that came with the N64? They had one of those. Strangely, it was just an oversized joystick mechanically, so you could use it to play Mario Party and stuff. Got the job done. But you did have to get a bit creative sometimes. You're fine. Distressingly, I have a couple things for the mechanic now that I need to go deliver. And he's kinda sorta far away. And not connected to the mountains. But I think I've gotta do it. It's a lot of guns.
Sam, the headless rider attacks were reported in this area. Look around. See anything strange?
Other than or including the, you know, broken trikes. Yoink. Carrying capacity smearing for fashion. Local porters. Gotta do that. Out of the scene of the attacks, uncover the rider's identities.
Sam, about the headless riders we're after. I've been thinking, what if we were to try replicating the conditions of the previously reported attacks? A road at night, a tri-cruiser. I've got it. We should take an evening spin near the site the attacks took place.
Glad to see we're on the same page. Wake me if they come early. Robo legs don't fail me now.
Okay.
Suddenly got a lot darker. Well, doesn't that look slightly menacing?
What's happened to it? Don't tell me it's been hacked.
Free road, you say?
When do highways float in the air?
Always.
Up and away!
Literally always. Oh, what the fuck is this shit? Is this why you were so expensive? You spend your nights making fucking tracks?
Highway in the sky. And now we find ourselves trapped.
Oh, they have actual
You
bikes.
ready for anything, Sam?
I'm so upset now. want that, though. The joust is silly. You know I won't.
Welcome, Sam. I prepared this little stage here special for you.
Sorry, bike, I love you.
I know you're gonna make the most of it.
I have a lot of ammo, pigs.
These must be ghost mechs? I suppose there were no headless riders after all then. We need to destroy them all. Let's get a move on, Sam.
Did you really think they were gonna be ghosts? That's silly. Oh no, don't pass me. Really? Hehe. Come on, bud. Yes, I know you're not actually a bike, but you're doing your best and I need you to be one. Somehow this mission feels exceedingly normal, and I don't know how to describe that. Ow. Reload. I feel like the grenade launcher might be better here. Come on, get past me. Or the big bore, honestly. Big damage per hit. You have a jousting thing. I have a gun. Come on. You can't be in front of me. You'll die. Them's the rules.
You're one hell of a driver.
This is the truth.
You see it, Sam? One of them is different from the others. That has to be the unit that's hacked into the auto paper.
Maybe it'll make the auto paper cheaper. Come on, get in front of me. Don't hurt my cargo. This is a silly little thing. And I should have offloaded my cargo before this. But I didn't think I'd be here.
Sam, can you hear me? Wake up!
Okay. No, no, no. I don't want to deal with a bunch of broken cargo. I'm gonna reload a save and fix this shit. Before that, is there anybody to interact with? Absolutely. Add these people to my things. That way I get more free shit. And so do they. You're so upset. Hey, I'm just gonna reload though. I wanna not have a bunch of broken stuff.
Sam, about the headless riders we're after. I've been thinking, what if we were to try replicating the conditions of the previously reported attacks? Road at night, tri-cruiser. I've got it. We should take an evening spin near the site the attacks took place.
Hold up. I just realized I had PCCs on my arms instead of my guns. Can't be doing that. I don't think the trank is gonna help me here. Call me crazy. Need to get new gloves. And the new skeleton. When that breaks, it's gonna be bad. Oh, that's why I died. I only had one blood bag. That'll do it. Explodes on impact. Meh. Never mind, it's attached. Much better. I may run out of ammo now, but my stuff shouldn't break. Oh, what? It's raining, so now we can't sleep. Cool. It's gonna be annoying about it. Fine, I'll be responsible. Won't just offload the backpack, sit here and sleep, and then retry with all my stuff again. I'll go store all my stuff in the city. That way you won't whine, cry, and complain whenever I'm trying to fucking do shit. I'll also get more blood bags to guarantee I don't lose. Because this game is really just a matter of outlasting your opponents. And there's really quite a lot to outlast in that encounter. It wouldn't stop raining, so I had to rest inside of a private bunker. What you got, Dollman?
Neil Vanna, a porter employed by Bridges. A man not unlike yourself, it would seem. But why did he appear in that so-called Nirvana? Or rather, that realm of the dead? And then there's the fact that he clearly spoke Lou's name. If we have another opportunity to visit that mysterious realm, then perhaps we can get some answers. Apropos of nothing, the times we've encountered Neil Vanna, the first was amidst flames, and the second was in what seemed to be flood-ravaged ruins.
Water, fire, earth, air?
I believe that you were previously transported to a realm not unlike a battlefield. The places we found ourselves in are similar in that they were the sites of disasters. This is just a theory, but it could be the case that what we've seen is a reflection of Neil's mental state. He may have been a first-hand witness to a terrible tragedy which left a lasting mark on him.
Only terribly likely. Let's make sure there's no whatever, and then we'll just redo the things. No. Alright, up top we go. Now my cargo's safely away. How much material did they feed that autopaver to let it do that? I know the entire thing is said it's evil and hacked right now, but that's a lot of road it makes.
Don't tell me it's been hacked.
Like a lot.
Welcome, Sam. I prepared this little stage here special
Zoop.
for you and you alone. I know you're gonna make the most of it.
This time I have a grenade pistol.
These must be ghost mechs? I suppose there were no headless riders after all then. We need to destroy
Which is
them all.
really dangerous
Let's
for
move on,
me.
Sam.
And did no damage.
Sam, try
There we
riding
go.
their vehicle with yours.
Sure. That's not safe. Okay, one shot almost kills him, but it's very difficult to land. Bonk. Hey, stand in front of this. Okay, fine. Not as impressive as I wanted it to be. Shotgun still work though.
Nice one. You're a pro.
I also have more than one blood bag this time. So like, we're doing well. You missed. All this on a controller with no aim assist is a little fucking rough, I'll be honest. Bye. Wow. How did that hit?
Yeah, come on. You're one hell of a driver.
Eat this.
You see it,
Oh,
Sam?
no stagger or anything.
One of them is different from the others. That has to be the unit that's hacked into the auto paper.
Let's not keep using that. The big machine gun's just better. Come on. Go forward. Ow. Nice grenades. DPS go. I will say this is better than the racing track in the first game. Not that it's particularly hard to be better than that particular segment. Finish off the rest, you say? Okay. Goodbye, actual motorcycles. I will miss thee, and be passively a little angry that you exist in game. And I'm not allowed to use you.
Well fought, Sam. I think you took care of every last one. Highway disappearing? This is good, Sam. Oh! Ah! Whew. Seems the day is ours, Sam.
You feel better, Auto Paver?
Have made it safely back.
You do, but you're still expensive as hell. Have some chiral crystals. Orders now. Report to the Ghost Hunter. Okay. Let's go grab all the stuff we picked up and set about doing that. Okie dokie. Back to the Ghost Hunter. Oh. God damn it. Stop. Man. Broke my things. It really hurt.
Well, well. Handled that job for me, huh? I can tell you gave it your all.
Black Drift music.
I feel as though I can really trust you.
That's a lot of stars.
I've decided to... Alright. I'm ready to join the...
Becoming more blue. Woodland. Rocket box. A rocket launcher shaped like a piece of cargo and loaded with powerful MP warheads. Will fire once the box is thrown into the air. Okay. That's a lot.
Now displaying your current Porter grade.
Thanks to you, we can finally close the book on the mystery of the Headless Riders. Troubling rumors like that have a way of putting everyone on edge. Makes them want to stay inside all the more. Out here especially. Saw too many people cutting ties and keeping to themselves. Can't say any of us anticipated that the riders would be ghost mechs, though. And those mechs have something to do with Higgs, too. Isn't that right? Well, now that we know the truth of the matter, we can come up with ways to combat them and their tactics. Then, maybe it'll feel like we're actually making some progress at long last. You know, you've got the makings of a real ghost hunter. I've shared with you some schematics for my favorite tools of the trade. A rocket box and a camo suit pattern. The rocket box fires MP warheads. It's a portable, versatile weapon that's perfect for dealing with all kinds of enemies.
Rocket box?
It's a single-use weapon. All you have to do is aim and throw. It fires several projectiles at once, which can lock onto multiple targets in range. Though, if you want to pummel a single enemy with overwhelming force, well, that's a viable option too. It's great for incapacitating humans, killing BTs, or disabling mechs as needed. It's quick and easy to use, so consider keeping one on hand for emergencies.
It just is one and done. You know about Higgs?
I'd heard a few stories about the red-clad warriors before you came through. That Higgs might be the one leading them came as quite the shock. He's the same bastard that's been distributing weapons all over the place, right? Trying to get everyone to take up arms and sow discord. Forming lasting connections is out of the question if we can't find common ground. The spread of weapons and violence is a lot more terrifying than any sort of paranormal activity, if you ask me.
And what exactly does a ghost hunter do?
Ever since the death Stranding, sightings of paranormal phenomena have been steadily increasing. Though a lot of these can be chalked up to simple misperception or misinformation. Among all these claims, tales of supernatural entities are especially common these days. And as a ghost hunter, I investigate the more promising reports to see if there's any truth to them. Unfortunately, it's not feasible for me to go out and do research right now. So I have to rely on others to do my fieldwork for me.
Alright, best get going.
You've done some wonderful work for me, Sam. So much so that I'd love it if you could continue. I intend to carry on with my research. There are a few things that I'm still pretty curious about. Maybe they're nothing more than baseless rumors, but if any seem promising, I'll contact you via the SSS. I hope I can count on you when the time comes. Good luck with your deliveries. Take care.
Okay, do you have a thing for me to bring to anybody? Pizza chef? I don't want to go that far right now. I think I have broken things. I do. I got shot a lot. Kinda happens. People be using roads. Always good. Make a zip line. Right. These things are stupid and I hate them. How would you like to get somewhere and not have your things? That's somebody else's network. I might be able to use it though. Somewhat. Or is that just through the mountain? There we go. It's not too far to run now. The ghost hunter. Figured it out. Can you guess who it was? Knowing that does not make it any less scary. Guys are great. Love you, local porters. Okay, between somebody else's network and what I can manage to set up, I know that this place is on it now. I need to keep in mind those monorails are excellent for just expanding network as well. Zipline network anyway. Because they just go. It's great. But this is now back up the mountain. Horrible part about zipline is until they're actually all constructed, they're basically useless. Though it does look like their base range is 300 meters instead of 200 meters in this game. That or I connected it onto upgraded ziplines, one of the two. I don't know which. That thing's done for. This place is so dangerous. Little lone zip line. Doing its best. I have things for you. Here you go. Take them.
How did you manage to handle so
2 stars.
pleasure when you paid have enough materials?
It's the actual fort town that has the skeleton upgrades, sadly.
I was thinking this might be of use to you, so take it with my compliments.
What you got? Another thing. Just a general stamina charm. I really need the one that gives me more likes. Boost your stamina.
Porters need a lot of energy to make deliveries, right? I made a little something that I'm confident will give you an extra boost. I can't say for certain if the effect will be that significant, but you may as well try it out. Anything to make life easier, right?
We're no longer pounding 5 energy drinks, instead we're pounding 5 cans of tea. Hell freezing. Well, I mean, there's a path to them and everything, so why not? Let's tell that to calm down. Oh no, whatever will I do? A new discovery. What's your discovery? The instruments are working again. So they just break shit. That's really bad, actually. haven't really fought many BTs, so I don't like keep the grenades as stocked as I probably should be. Feel like it's gonna bite me. Where'd my bike go? There'd my bike go. How did it sink through? It wasn't raining. Up. Okay. I'm fine. Give me a cutscene now.
We managed to learn a few more things about Neil Vanna. You may remember that he was a porter contracted by Bridges. That's what we told you before. Since then, I received a mail.
Another one from our very own Hartman, I'm guessing. Look, we sure we can trust them? Whoever they are?
They are almost certainly someone on the inside. Someone with access to the UCA's administrative systems. It seems Neil Vanna was attending therapy sessions.
But the real revelation is who Vanna's therapist was. Charlie, can you please explain?
A specialist who worked with other doomed sufferers, including one Sam Bridges. She was your therapist and your partner.
Lucy?
Neil Vanna's name was on her client list. Right there in black and white.
That's crazy.
We also uncovered a photo you should see.
Per the records, they perished in a void out which claimed an entire city. A void out only you survived, Sam.
Lucy was pregnant at the time.
It wasn't mine. The child she was carrying.
Then it was probably.
She straight up told me to my face. I never had any kids. She was just my shrink, helping me to work through my often phobia. That's all she ever was to me.
There's either one or two more rows to go. Why do you keep going to sleep like that? Your bed is so gross.
Sam, this is Charlie. A new assignment has been entered into the system. You've been asked to go and connect the metagenomesis to the network. Access the chronobiologist's delivery terminal to find and undertake this main order.
What you got, doll man?
As usual, Drawbridge can't help but run its people ragged.
Hey, Fragile. You busy? Not at all.
Say that a lot, doll man.
What's up?
You and Neil Vanna have a stronger connection than I realized. There must be some reason why he keeps appearing before you in that mysterious realm. Admittedly, while we've only seen a few pieces of the larger puzzle, it may lead to discoveries you might struggle to accept. Nevertheless, I commend you for your courage in facing your past head-on thus far. I say this with the utmost sincerity.
I guess you're not done talking? Digitize that mysterious voice. Interesting. Chronobiologist spotted a kangaroo. Oh, they also have a 21-minute syndrome.
When you consume a chronobiote, your perception of the world around you dramatically slows down for a brief period. It's not hard to imagine why that'd be beneficial in the middle of a fight. You'd have a much easier time lining up your shots, and you'd see enemy attacks coming long before they had a chance to hit you. I'm reminded of the difference in the passage of time experienced when we're on the beach. It stands to reason that both phenomena might be caused by microbes from the beach and their effects on our bodies when ingested.
In other words, slow time. Line your shots up. Go pop pop pop. What's on the backpack now? I don't have a new patch. What is it? The new accessory. It's the little... yeah. And then what's on the look? The wood camera, right? For when we want to be green. Okay. Let's get a move on. Actually, we're at about an hour. So let's see if there's a cutscene. And then we'll get a move on.
You really don't remember me.
That woman just now, was that...
Lucy. That was Lucy.
Ah, yes. She was your therapist, wasn't she?
Well, that kind of tells us a lot. Like, confirms things. Okay. Quick break. Then back to work.